Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. So this your girl here, Tanisha at Coach Tanisha Marie on Instagram, guys. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers. It is a special day. Now, the statistics are, that fathers, there's a lot of single parent households where moms are the breadwinner and they take care of the children. But, there are men, guys, that are out there that are actually taking care of their children. They actually are. And the mothers are not. Okay. So, I want to commend you guys that are doing a phenomenal job taking care of your kids, making sure your kids is good, regardless of you and the relationship that you have with the children's mother. But guys, this video is not about Father's Day, but I salute the fathers that are taking care of, their children. So guys, here's the stages of life, right? There's something called stages of life where, you're born, you listen to your mom, you start to develop this personality, from your mom and your environment and your family members and, your big sisters and, big brothers. And, your mom instills, these principles in you that she believes, or your dad or your grandmother or whoever raised you. They instill these principles in you that they believe. Now, most people believe that if you go to school, graduate high school, then go to college and pick a career choice that you feel, would best suit you. So, all your life you're hearing, what do you want to be when you grow up? What college do you want to go to? What do you want to be when you grow up? Now, as elementary or even junior high school, even high school, you really don't know what you want to do. You really don't know what you want to do. And why people really don't know, because they haven't been exposed to much, right? You haven't been really exposed to a lot. You haven't been exposed to the nursing field. You haven't been exposed to the engineering field. You haven't been exposed to the business world. You haven't been exposed to cars and mechanics. And, we haven't been exposed to a variety of things to say, okay, this is what I really want to do. The only thing that only way that we're making a decision is because we see people doing these things. Okay, we see people not actually experiencing it, right? So we don't know it for ourselves, but we see people. We might see our aunt being a nurse, we might see our teacher, our cousins being a nurse, our mom might be a social worker, our dad might be a police officer. So you want to follow in those footsteps, right? Because you really haven't had enough, right? Experience or experienced enough stuff where you can say, I want to do this, and this is my definite decision. This is what I'm going to do, right? So you just can continue to follow what your mom is saying, your family members, or whoever your guardian was. And, in high school now, this is when you start to apply for colleges. And a lot of people kind of drop out of college, out of high school, because they really don't know. They really, really don't know what they want. They're like, okay, now I got to pick something, right? And people pick something just out of because they have to pick something, right? But here's what I think, right, guys? I feel like, whatever you're passionate about, this is what you should do. Okay, I feel like whatever you're passionate about, this is what you should do. Because now you're in high school, you're stuck between, oh, if I want to be a doctor, if I want to be a lawyer, if I want to be a teacher, if I want to be an engineer, if I want to be a mechanic, if I want to be, a business owner, I want to start my own business, if I want to do this, if I want to do computer. So you're stuck between all of this. Meanwhile, you're going through teenager stuff. Okay. Then also too, now you're going through the pressure from your parents of what do you want to be? Because now your parents got to prepare their money or what have you to make sure they send you to the college that you want to go to, but make sure it's also a good college for you to get into, right? So now you're going through this dilemma and now you feel stuck, right? A lot of teenagers, even for myself, I felt stuck. Like, okay, what do I want to do? Right? I didn't know. So I ended up entering into a community college, okay, a community college, and I took the core classes, right? And, just the algebra and the math and the social studies and the science and the gym and all that. So the basic prerequisites that you need to take for any subject, for any major that you're going to do. So now when you're in college, right, you kind of exposed to a little bit more things now, because now they have workshops, they have people coming in talking to you, they have people from different fields of work or lines of work coming in telling you different things, talking to you about different things that you could possibly want, right? But still, you really, really, truly deep down inside still are not satisfied, because you're like, that's what that person is doing. Do I really want to do that? Right? You got to stop and say, what am I passionate about? And that might take time. That might take you a year. That might take you 6 months. That might take you 6 days, right? My hand is itching. You see this, guys? It needs money, right? So now you're trying to figure things out, right? And you're like, well, I like to do hair. Well, I like to work on cars. Well, I like to. You really don't know. You really don't know. Don't know, guys. I was in this situation. I really didn't know. So I ended up going to college. I ended up just taking classes. I wanted to be a math teacher. And the only really reason I wanted to be a math teacher because my aunt was a teacher. And, I liked kids at the time. Now, I'm really not too fond of kids. I mean, I like them to a point, and after they stop listening, they're not listening anymore. I don't like them. But I used to like kids and I wanted to be a math teacher. And plus, I was good at math. But what happened was the adversity of the classes that I needed to take was offered every other year or every other semester. So I would never got out of college. And then I took the teacher's exam. I failed it 8 times. So I spent $800. So I kind of got discouraged. But as I think back, that's not what I really wanted. Because when you really want something, no matter the adversity, no matter how many times you got to go through it, no matter how many times you got to, you got to endure the pain, you're going to go through it. So I really stepped back and said, you know what, I really don't want to be a teacher. I truly, truly do not want to be a teacher, but I didn't know what I wanted. I knew I wanted to help people. Okay, I knew I wanted to help people. So I ended up getting a degree in social work, in psychology, and ended up being a social worker for New York State, New York City, right? So, even with that, that's not even what I wanted to do, right? I didn't want to do that. And here's the stage, guys. We go through, elementary school, we go through junior high school, we go through college, we go through high school. We don't know what we want, right? We just seeing it, right? We see our mom is a social worker, or our mom is a correction officer or a police officer or a nurse. So we saying, okay, we want to follow that footsteps. Or, you know what? I don't want to be what mom is. I want to go somewhere else. I want to do my own thing. But now you're like, okay, doing my own thing requires what? Now you got to do research. Now you got to try to figure out. Now you got to find out how much is the salary. Are the jobs good? Are there good jobs out there in the field that I want to, be able to go into? All these different factors start to come. Right, and this just makes you more confused. Like, well, damn, nurse I can make 100,000 a year, or correction officer I can make 100,000 a year, but you got to spend a lot of time, in the job as a nurse. You got to spend a lot of time at the job as a correction officer, even engineer. I could make 100,000 a year, but I got to spend a lot of time. Right, so it boils down to, what do you want? Okay, this is what I tell my children, right? I got my children building a vision board and they have it on a wall. And every week, right, or every month, they're adding different things that they want. Okay, because I don't want my kids in the same situation that I was in, graduating high school and confused. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I'm passionate about. Oh, I don't know. I just want to get a job. Right, and this is how people end up settling for a dead-end job that's not taking them anywhere, or a corporate job that's not taking them anywhere, because they really truly didn't sit down and say, what do I truly want? Most people have dead-end jobs. They really don't want that dead-end job, but they had to settle because they got kids to take care of. They got houses and mortgages and bills and everything to take care of. So you can't not do nothing. You have to do something. So people just settle, and then they're not satisfied and they die broke. Right? It's a sad thing, right? It's a very sad thing, guys, and I see it all of the time. Okay, so you really got to figure out, what do you want. So you go through elementary school, junior high school, not knowing what you want. Then you get into college, you still don't know what you want. Then you end up settling. This is exactly what I did. I ended up settling for a social work job. Being the only reason, because I took the test, I passed it, and they hired me. That's the reason I really became a social worker, right? I had the credits and everything, to be a social worker. But now, guys, you get this job. You're excited about the job. You're in there 2 years. You're in there 3 years. And then it's like, this is not what I want to do. Because that's what happened to me, right? I was a social worker. I said, I want to help people. I want to help young women and kids get out of poverty, or get out of their situation, or go get a job, or go to school. But guess what? A lot of those women, they didn't want that. They just wanted to stay on welfare, on a government assistance. They didn't want to do more. They wanted 5 and 6 and 8 baby fathers staying in the shelter. So for me, as an ambitious person, I say, this shit does not work for me. Okay, it does not work. Then I stayed there 5 years and finally got fired. And I thank God for that. That was a blessing in disguise. Because still, guys, I still had in my heart that I wanted to help people. I didn't know the capacity of me helping people. I didn't know what I really wanted to do. in helping people, but I knew I wanted to help people. So now at this job, dead end job, making 30,000 a year, me and my kid in the basement, of a house, of my aunt's house. I'm driving a car with a hole in the middle, you know what I'm saying, of it, right? Because I'm trying to juggle stuff. I'm trying to juggle bills and my kids, and I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to make this work. My mom told me to go to school. My dad told me to go to school. They told me to go, get a job, and now this is it. See, the problem with listening to your parents is that your parents only going to tell you what they know. They can't tell you anything more than what they already know or what they're doing. If they're a correction officer and their mother was a correctional, or there was a cop and their grandmother was a cop or their grandfather was a cop, that's what you are truly destined to, because that's what they're going to be pushing you towards to do. But how many are really living their passion? How many are really living and doing what they love? A lot of people are not. Okay. So the stage comes, guys, when you are at your job for 10 years. Okay. And you realize that this is not what you want to do, but you wasted 10 years. Okay. You wasted 10 years at this job, or you wasted 5 years or 20 years at a job. And then you're like, damn, this is not what I want. Right now, because you really see that you're not going anywhere. You really see that the 30,000 or 40,000 or $50,000 or even $100,000 that you're making a year is no money. Because here's the problem: the more you make, the more expenses you get. Right? People don't realize that either. Right? The more you make, the more expenses you make. Okay. Okay. So now you're sitting there like, damn, what do I truly want to do? Here's the thing, guys. What I realized, that people want their own time and people want their own money. Okay. This is why everybody talks about financial freedom and they want to have their time back. Okay. This is why people talk about these things, right? Because they want that stuff, because their job is not going to get it, right? It's not. Right? Your job cannot give you financial freedom, and it sure can't give you the time freedom, guys. It just can't. It just cannot, right? I'm gonna recommend a book, guys, called Setting by Wayne Dyer, The Power of Intention, right? Set your intention. Learn to co-create the world the way you want it to be. Okay? Learn to co-create the world the way you want it to be. Okay? So get that book by Wayne Dyer. Okay? It's going to help you. Now you might be at the end, right? Because remember, the first stage is going to, elementary school, high school, junior high school, then going to college, okay, then getting a job, right? And then now, after you got your job, 10 years, now you're in the fourth stage, right, of your life, where you're sitting there like, damn, what do I truly want to do? What did I want to do as a child? What did I love to do as a kid? Right? And what do I see myself? Most people, guys, don't see themselves doing anything. It's sad. Right? So now the fourth stage, guys, is where you're stuck, right? You're stuck right here. You can't see past your head. You can't see past your hand, because you got this bill, you got this kid, you got this expense, you got that, you got this to deal with, you got mother and father to deal with, you got stupid supervisors and bosses and bullshit to deal with. Now you got all this stuff to deal with. So it's kind of hard to now see in your future, because all the clutter and all the things that you have in your mind. Okay, your mind is cluttered with shit, with a whole bunch of stuff from over the years of listening to other people and not following your passion. Okay, this is what happens, right? This is what happened to me, right? So what happened is, guys, here it is. My cousin introduced me to the network marketing industry. Right now, our parents didn't tell us about this. Maybe your parent told you. If your parent was in the network marketing industry, maybe they was in Avon and Amway or Mary Kay, ACN, those, big companies, maybe they were a part of those. But my mom, dad, nobody was a part of that. And they never gave me the option to look into network marketing. So my cousin, someone introduced her to network marketing. Someone told her, you know what? This is what you can do to achieve financial success. Now, here's the thing about network marketing, guys. Network marketing is built on people who are tired of being sick and tired, who are tired of their job, who are tired of living check to check, who are tired of not having time. Okay. So now you move into the stage of, you start to search. Okay. Now you start moving into the stage, guys, of you now searching for something. You still truly don't know what you want. Okay. Even after you went to school, you done went to college, you done got a job, and now the reality hits in where you're like, I need to do something. Now you start to search for different things, right? Your friend might have introduced you to a network marketing company or a direct sale company, or you might have seen online or on Facebook that you can make, $100 a day, or, $200-300 a day. Then you start to tell yourself, oh, I want to do those things. But you still didn't stop and think and say, what do I want? Okay. You still, right? Most people go through their whole entire life not knowing what they want. They die and not ever really lived. Okay? So I want you guys to really sit down and say, Tanisha, or whatever your name is, what do I want? Right? What do I want? Right? So I'm gonna tell you the stage in my life, guys, that I'm at, right? I was at that stage, number 4, right? Where I was like, damn, 5 years being at this job, I didn't get a raise. I don't feel more fulfilled. I'm fat. I'm not feeling good. I'm around stupid coworkers. I'm around illiterate supervisors. This is not what I want to do in my life. My cousin introduced me to network marketing. Network marketing showed me some things of being able to be my own boss, which I love, right? And being able to create my own income in my own time. I thought that was a genius thing. Like, wow, well, why the hell I didn't know about this before, right? Because you got to go through stages in life. If you never go through the stages in life, you never be able to appreciate the things that you truly, truly want when it comes. Okay? So you got to go through the stages of life. And what happens, I got fired from my job. Thank God for that. I really, truly thank God for that 5 years ago. I'm telling you guys, it was like a burden lifted. Okay? I was really thankful for, my job firing me. And then I dibbled and dabbled into real estate, made a couple of grand, in the real estate, industry. But I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go around showing houses, and I didn't want to do that. That's not what I wanted, right? So I came online, right? And this is I'm telling you this, guys, and hopefully, guys, if you're staying to, if you're staying, right, if you're watching this video, guys, I'm almost 20 minutes in, and if you're still watching this, guys, I commend you, because this means that you truly are trying to figure out what you want. You truly are trying to figure out, guys, what you want. Okay? You truly, truly, truly do. Okay? So, if you're watching this video to the end, I'm going to, let me see, I have a GoPro CD, guys, that I can send you. But email me, I'm Ready Marie at Gmail, because obviously you almost 20 minutes while I was watching me, right? Thank you. Now, right, I got to that point, right? And now I wanted to help people. So now I said, my cousin introduced me to this network marketing industry. Now I'm like, okay, then I did real estate. I didn't really want to do the real estate. Came online. I was trying to find ways to build my network marketing company, which was ACN, from what my cousin introduced me to. Because doing home meetings, I don't know. I couldn't get my family to join. I couldn't get people to buy the services. It was like very hard. So I was like, I got to be a better way. So I came online and I started finding all these different systems, And, I got introduced to affiliate marketing. And, affiliate marketing is the same thing like network marketing, except you're not building a team, you're not motivating people. Some affiliates are just one-time thing, or, some of them are residual income where you could build residual income, whatever the case may be, right? So I started to learn affiliate marketing, right? I started to learn affiliate marketing. I dropped the network marketing company because I said, you know what? I can't try to do this and do the network marketing. So I dropped it and said, let me figure out, this affiliate marketing. So I started buying courses after 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 courses to learn how to do affiliate marketing in 2011. Okay. I finally figured it out, right? I hired a mentor, right? And all of our lives, our first, second, third, and fourth stages, who's our mentor? Our moms and our dads and our supervisors. Our moms and our dads and our supervisors is our mentors. Okay. But now, as business, I knew, right, that I wanted to help people, right? But I didn't know that I was going to be able to help people in this way, where I'm be able to create, let me show you guys, stuff like this called success level coaching to help people. right? To help people understand marketing and advertising, being that I've been able to get results doing marketing advertising online. Okay. So now, I'm at this stage, guys, where I had to learn affiliate marketing. I started making money. It wasn't a lot, because it wasn't enough for me to get a house and buy cars and pay off debt. It wasn't enough. So, I just had to grind more. I had to keep going. My husband was telling me to get a job and get a job. This internet stuff ain't working. But guys, I knew I didn't want a job. I didn't want to go back to a job. And most of you may be at that stage. Like, I don't want to go back to a job. I don't want to go get another job. But you also got to understand, guys, that anything that you want to do, it takes a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort, and a lot of work, and a lot of energy. Okay, it's going to take that. It's going to take a lot of sacrifice. You might not be able to be with your kids. But here's the thing, guys. When you work a job, you're not able to be with your kids anyway. Okay, but at your job, you got to wait till they fire you or wait to the retirement age. See, in business, guys, you can work your business 5 hours a day, 4 hours a day, and the rest be with your children. You set your own schedule. Okay, so this is what I love about it. Okay, so I learned all this stuff and I finally figured out what I want. I want to help people make money. That's it. I want to help people make money, right? And in order for me to help others make money, I got to make money myself. I got to make me money first. I got to make me at least 5,000 a month first before I start talking about I'm going to help Linda, I'm going to help John, I'm going to help Sue make money. Right? So I had to hire a mentor. My mentor gave me a blueprint. He gave me a guide to follow. He told me to always do YouTube videos. He told me to always blog, and he always told me to build my list. Okay, those are the main things that my mentor told me to do. I paid this guy $5,000 to tell me that. I know, it's crazy, right? After I had spent a whole bunch of money on courses, now I had to pay somebody to tell me what to do. And this is what we do at our jobs. We literally go to a job for someone to tell us what to do. We really go to school for someone to tell us what to do. That's why I said your whole life up to stage 4, your mentor was your mom, your dad, your environment, and your supervisors. Those were your mentors. But now, when you want to learn something better, you have to pay someone. Okay? You have to pay someone so they can teach you what you want to know. They have to teach you what they know. Okay? But you got to pay. Okay? So now when I did that, he gave me this blueprint. So I had to find a program now that was going to help me make money, because you just can't make money from nothing. So now I found this blueprint, started doing videos, right? Started getting subscribers. People started following me, started doing Instagram, started learning Facebook ads. Okay, started learning how to advertise and market. So I started making money. My first $13,000 month I had in 2013 in January. Right? So now I'm excited. I'm like, wow, I'm really doing this thing. I'm really rocking and rolling. And I start attracting people. People start getting attracted to me. People start saying, wow, Tanisha, I want to do the same thing you're doing. And this is why, guys, this stage in my life where I'm good, right? I'm living my passion. I'm able to work from the comfort of my home, guys. This is my basement office, right? My kids, they have their own rooms. I just bought a house. I just bought a Benz. I paid off bills, okay, that was hanging over my head, right? But it took me a long time, okay, to figure this out, right? But now I'm able to help people like you who's watching this video up to 25 minutes, right? I'm able to help you expand your mind and expand your environment, your horizon, right? And this is what God wants us to do. God wants us to walk in our purpose. God says, daughter, son, you can have life and you can have it abundantly, but just tell me what you want. You take the first foot, you take the first step, and I'm going to take the second. The problem is people don't take the first step because they don't know what they want. They don't, right? People don't know what they want. So I'm here to tell you guys, figure out what you want, okay? Now people coming online, they're searching. They're searching for work from home, working from home. I'm a single mom, I'm a single dad, or I'm a nurse, or I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, working from home. I need to be able to make some money from home. This is where I come into play, because now you're searching work from home. You see me. You see me, on YouTube. You see me on my blogs. You get onto my list. Now I'm sending you emails all the time. Now you see me. Now you're like, oh, wow, this young woman is doing it, right? I want to do what she's doing, guys. But do you truly still want to do it? Do you still want to be able to build a business from home? Because building a business from home, guys, is hard. Okay, it's hard. It's just more convenient that I'm able to be home when my kids are home. I'm able to be home when my husband gets home. I'm able to be home when my kids are sick. I'm able to be home when there's snowstorms, outside. Right? I don't have to call my boss and ask for permission and leave to go take care of my kids. It's just more convenient to work from home. It's not easier. It's actually harder because now you're your own boss. You got to tell yourself what to do. You got to structure your day. You got to literally, connect with people. You got to know how to connect with people. You got to know how to build relationships. You got to personally grow yourself. All this stuff comes into play. All this stuff, okay? All these different things, guys, come into play, right? So you got to know how to do this. So that takes time. That takes time to learn how to discipline yourself. Take time to personally grow. It takes time to learn how to create your own income. It takes time to learn how to get out of debt, okay? Because how you going to help others eliminate debt and you can't, right? It's just impossible, right? So it's a cycle, right? It's a cycle, guys. So you have to truly figure out what you want, guys, and then find a mentor. Okay, find what your passion is and what you want. Then you find a mentor that's going to help guide you there. You pay a mentor that's going to help guide you there. Someone you can call and pick up the phone and say such and such, such and such. Okay, now you find a mentor that's going to help you move through your life journey. Right? That's what you do. You find a mentor to help you move through your life journey. Right? Some people consider me their mentor. Some people consider me their coach. Right? I'm honored. I'm great because guess what? They gave me that name. Right? They gave me that name because now I'm teaching people to do stuff and I'm more fulfilled. I have more money, guys, and I have more time. I don't have to worry about a job or boss. Okay? I don't. Right? I'm looking into getting into more investment things for retirement because no one's going to be doing anything for the rest of their life. Okay, eventually you want things to work for you, right? So, but the problem, like I said, guys, you got to know what you want, right? What I want is to be able to work from home, do videos, do blogs, build a legacy for my children. And I'm going to do it through network marketing, internet marketing, because it's not going anywhere, guys. I know 16-year-olds making 10K a month, 16, right? It's up to you. It's totally, totally up to you guys. It's just up to you. All right. You got to make a decision. And you got to make a decision now, right? The stages of life, guys, will literally hold you down. Will definitely will bring you down if you do not know what you want. You can go to school, you can go to college, you can get a job, and then guess what? Retire. Now you're 75 years old. Now you're like, what the fuck did I do with my life? I just went to work and came home. The choice is yours, guys. If you make a change or something is going to happen where you're going to be forced to make a change. So I'd rather you willingly make a change today so that you can literally go live your life and go impact others' lives, guys, for the rest of your life, guys. So, guys, I have a way for you to earn $100 a day. Click on the link below, guys. Get started with us. We're going to train you on how to do all this stuff, guys. But still, you got to know what you want. You have to know what you want, guys. This your girl. Follow me on Instagram, Coach Shanisha Marie.